So basically, a few months ago, we got news that we're not getting ARK 2 when we're supposed to get it, and they're gonna be giving us something different. At first, we all thought this was gonna be free, but apparently now they released that they're giving us ARK Survival Ascended, which is just a remastered version of the game that we already own. Just because there's a new Unreal 5 engine, they're gonna make a remastered version, make us pay for it again. But basically, I just want to see what people are saying. Are people actually being honest about how they feel, or are they just knob gobbling wildcard? Because wildcard is literally stomping their foot on our chest, especially PvE players. I'm so sorry for PvE players, man.
From a complete visual overhaul of the all-new Unreal Engine 5 to dropping an upcoming installment after getting backlash from fans. With ARK Survival Ascended, Studio Wildcard is bringing a host of upgrades and downgrades to the table. Remaster. Studio Wildcard is bringing the heat with this entry that's set to blow your mind. It's a total revamp of the original game, ARK Survival Evolved, and it's coming in hot this August. The Remaster. If your PC can handle it, the Remaster is going to look a lot better than the original and the Remaster.
Okay, now, right, this is the thing, right? A lot of players, like myself, right now I have like a mid-range PC build. I am planning on upgrading in maybe like 4 months or some shit. A lot of people are already struggling to play your game. Like, they can't even play your game because your game is so broken sometimes that they can't even play it. And your game takes so much. Like, the thing is, right, I play a load of games. Like, I play a lot of games. All my other games run smoothly like silk. They run like silk, even the bigger ones. But when I play ARK, my PC be lagging. Once in a while I get a really high lag spike and I'm like, that's not normal. Like, my PC plays crazy games and it's just like, ARK's coding is just so huge, it slows your stuff down. So I'm like, okay, boom, we're getting this remastered version, but are people actually gonna be able to play it? Or are you just gonna literally take it off the table, right? You're gonna make us pay $50 for this game, then people have to go out and buy a new PC. Like, what's going on there? Like, what's going on there, Wildcard?
Your PC can handle it, the remaster is going to look a lot better than the original, as it should. The game will have improved lighting and shadows, better textures, and overall better performance. It's going to be a complete visual overhaul.
Wait, hold on. Look at the way this, okay, right, so from all the little clips I've seen, the characters run so weird. That doesn't look realistic at all. Like, the characters run so weird in all the little clips I've seen.
That's going to make it worth it for many fans who are looking for a more updated and modernized experience. But if the new look isn't enough to make you care about this remaster, Ascended still has a few more things up its sleeve to convince you. For starters, Survival Ascended won't just have the base game. The Island, Survival of the Fittest, and all the upcoming DLC maps are also included in the bundle. And trust me when I say these expansions are going to take your game.
Okay, so boom, this is one of the questions I had. It was like, people who bought all the expansions, will they get it for one fee? Or do they have to buy every single DLCs again? And apparently, from what I'm getting here, is we're gonna get those, right? But Wildcard is gonna pull some funny stuff, and there's still gonna be some mishap somewhere. But like, the thing is, like, a lot of people just literally just bought Genesis Part 1 and 2. They literally just bought that. So are you gonna make them buy that again? You better not be, man.
Let's talk about the price tag. I know some of you are hesitant to fork over $60 for a remastered bundle, but hear me out.
Hold on, $60 for a remaster of the game we own. The thing is, right, the only way I can see this being fair for us, the consumer, is if you have bought the game, you can get the game, the base game, for free. And the base game comes with everything up to maybe, what can I say now to make it fair? Everything up to Extinction, maybe. And then you have to repurchase Genesis 1 and 2. And it comes at a discount. It comes at a discount price for both parts for like $15. So you get the game for free, you buy the other thing for $15 because there's a load of people who own the full game. So why am I spend like a little, I think I bought ARK, because I was living in Ireland when I bought ARK. I got it for like 54 euros, right? Then you're buying all the extinctions and, all the DLCs and stuff, and that was on PlayStation. Then I moved to PC, I bought ARK again on PC, then I bought more of the DLCs. They didn't give me that for free, even though I'm sure, like, come on.
This isn't just a reskin with a new coat of paint. Survival Ascended is the real deal, and it's going to be worth every penny. Plus, if you're a die-hard fan of the original game, you're going to want to get your hands on this remaster. Now, you might be wondering how they're going to handle releasing updates. Got you covered. they're going to release everything at launch and then roll out updates and DLC maps.
See, this is the thing. They're gonna release everything at launch. So you're telling me I'm okay. Let's give wildcard the benefit of the doubt. Okay, I'm buying the game for 50, 60 bucks, right? I get everything, including Genesis. What more can you add? You're just gonna add more maps that are unfinished, broken. What does that do for me? What does it do for me? I'm gonna, like, those maps are gonna be broken like everything else you guys release. Like, you're still not getting me over. Like, at this point, we're just money mules for wildcard. Like this is gonna be ridiculous. You're gonna release all of these new things, right? And this is the worst part about this, right? This is the worst part about it. Like, basically, like, boom. Let's say I'm a PvE player. I've been playing for 8 years, whatever. I've built up. I've been raising for months and months and years. I've got all these dinos, all these crazy high stats. I've been jumping servers to buy the best stats and whatever. Wildcard's like, okay, we're deleting all your servers. And I'm like, damn, that's 8 years gone down the drain. Then they released this version. I'm like, okay, you know what? I love this game too much to quit. Let's start again. I start again. The next year, they say, we're releasing ARK 2. Give up what you just restarted and come to ARK 2 and start again. You're literally making PvE players become PvP players. That's what PvP players do. You grind up, you grade, you do whatever, then you get raided, then you have to start again. Like, it doesn't make sense, man. Like, it's too short of a time frame to give us 2 new games.
Oh, and one more thing. The devs initially planned to combine this remaster with the release of ARK 2. They quickly realized, though, that it wasn't the best move. So they're keeping the...
It wasn't the best move because they would lose money. It wasn't the best move because if they released both of them, they would lose money because it gives people the choice. Do I want to play ARK Survival Ascended or do I want to play ARK 2? And everyone is going to play ARK 2. So this whole new game, which they've probably had in store for time, and they just slapped it into Unreal Engine 5, they can make money from this and make money from ARK 2. That's what they're doing. That's literally what they're doing.
2 separate, which means we get to enjoy Survival Ascended all on its own. But why though? Let's talk in depth about how it all went down. At first, it was announced that the Unreal Engine 5 remaster of the game would be available as a free upgrade.
Boom! See, that is my problem. They literally told us, right? They literally told us. They said, we are giving you Survival Ascended for free. For free. For free!
But now the story is of course a bit different, as the remaster costs $60 and will no longer be bundled with the upcoming ARK 2. Although it will now come with the remastered versions of ARK Survival Evolved's various expansions, most of which won't be available at launch. Also, the initial announcement of the ARK Respawn bundle caused a lot of confusion among fans, and a ton of people were upset about Survival Evolved being shut down and having to pay for the Unreal Engine 5 upgrade, which, by the way, was meant to be free when it was first teased. Studio Wildcard had to clarify that their original plan was to port the Switch version of the game without any upgrades for free, but they realized that it wouldn't be enough. Instead, they wanted to create an evergreen classic ARK experience that could continue to grow over time. But there's a catch. This thorough update would likely invalidate save data and render some mods unusable, which could make...
And think about it, right? After I completed ARK base game, like the vanilla game, the only saving grace I have right now is mods. Modded servers, modded maps, modded dinos. So when we get this new thing, right, it's going to take months on months for coders and developers of mods to give us mods. So we're gonna have no mods and we have to play the base game and just be like, wow, this is like an Avatar thing. You know the way we're waiting for Avatar 1, then Avatar 2, the only thing they were telling us was Avatar 2 is gonna have way better graphics. Great! Awesome, it's still the same blue people. Awesome, thank you. I've seen it all before. It's just a better quality that I'm expecting anyway. Like we're literally expecting it to be better quality. We're in 2023. Like, come on. We're expecting better quality. We want something new, something different. That's why we were thinking ARK 2 was gonna be totally different, because it's gonna shift the game. This is just a remastered version. I don't care about better quality, bro. I've completed the game. All I have to do is complete more bosses? More bosses on a different map? On new DLCs? Great! It's not like that is very doable.
The experience unbearable for some players, and apparently the decision to charge for the upgrade was explained as a result of a critical design change. The remaster will include a creature pathfinding overhaul, photo mode, DLSS support, quality of life fixes.
It's funny, right? Because, okay, photo mode, all of these things, people have made mods for these things. There are programs you can install in your computer to do these things. We don't need it in ARK. There's literally programs to let you do these things. There's programs to let you do photo mode. There's programs like quality of life. There's literally mods that we have that give us quality of life. There's literally mods that give us quality of life. So they're trying to sell you shit you already have. It's like Apple trying to sell you an iPod, and instead of giving you the freaking wire, they're taking away the freaking aux cord, so you have to buy a new freaking, like, come on. And then after that, they took away the freaking wire, and now you have to buy AirPods. Like, oh, we already had it before. You took it away to give it back. Like, you're literally making us not have access to mods. So we need all this new stuff. Thank you, wildcard.
And better character creation. But it's unclear if all of these features will be available at launch. The original plan was
if the features don't come out on launch, it's not gonna come out for like 5-6 months, I swear to you.
bundle ARK Survival Ascended with ARK 2 in the ARK Respawn bundle, which would cost $90 in total, hence the obvious criticism. That price tag was a bit too much for most players, honestly. Luckily, the developers listened to the feedback, and
Oh, they listened to our, whoa my god, wildcard listened to us. No, they're saving their own skin, because it's gonna still cost $90, just spread out.
With ARK 2 and requiring further DLC upgrades wasn't optimal. Yeah, that's cool and all, but the cost of the remaster will now be higher than before. And to sweeten the deal, it will include the remastered versions of the expansions, which were previously being offered separately. Players who buy the game will receive the Survival of the Fittest and Scorched Earth expansion at launch, while Aberration, Extinction, Genesis Part 1 and 2 will be released between Q4 2023 and Q2 2024. Despite these changes, some players remain skeptical about the value of the remaster, as the announced features just feel like graphical upgrades to a lot of people. Either that or some quality of life changes don't seem to justify the cost of a whole new game.
No, you have to understand, quality of life has been fixed. The community, the workshop, the community, actual human beings who played your game fixed it before you did. They literally, like, modders literally made mods to give us all these things, and you're gonna add it in and charge us fucking 40 when people are giving it to us for free, and all we have to do is buy them a coffee or give them money on Patreon? Like, donate $1, and you're making us buy a whole new game for it? You guys suck, bro. Damn.
Is that really everything that this shiny new game has to offer? Well, not really. We're talking crossplay, an anti-cheat engine, and cross-platform modding.
Crossplay. Xbox and PC already have that. Anti-cheat. It didn't work the first time. Why would we believe it's gonna work the second time? Come on. Cross modding? We already have mods, mate. Mate, we have mods. Bruv, we can make ARK Pokemon. We can make ARK the freaking kaiju world. Like, there's
Dynamic water. There's interactive foliage.
Dynamic
and
water.
Overhaul to the game's art are just a few of the visual goodies you can expect. There's also a third-person camera, ping system, updated minimap,
third-person camera, already have that. Ping system, mods give us that. What is this? What is, no, please tell me what we're getting. What are we getting? What is new?
And let's not forget about the new structures. But wait, there's more.
What's the new structures are going to literally be all the modded stuff that we get from S Plus or HG.
Of the Fittest will be integrated into the main game, complete with balancing, improvements, bug fixes, and more. Sounds pretty sweet, right? But hold up, there's still a catch. You'll need to repurchase the DLC packs separately. Yeah, you got roped in with a bunch of nice features.
Wait, so you have to buy the DLCs to get... See, this is what I mean. Why? Why do we have to buy the DLCs we spent money on, like hundreds? We spent hundreds. Why do we have to buy it again?
Only to find out that you're kind of getting robbed. But one thing could still be the silver lining in all of this: the player base. So, the original Survival Evolved game will still be up for grabs for those who prefer it. You'll be able to enjoy multiplayer sessions through unofficial or player-hosted servers. Access the extensive selection.
But see, that's the thing. It's like, oh, you'll still be able to play the base game. You just have to wait for people to go on Cerato and host a server. Mate, like a solid 60% of the player base already do that. We didn't need a new remastered version because most of us play on an unofficial anyway because official servers are so broken. Like, come on, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, there's nothing valuable I'm getting from this. Like, there's nothing valuable. All the information is...
But after 8 years of development, Studio Wildcard has had to make the tough call of sunsetting the official network because they obviously want to incentivize people to move on to the remaster with things that aren't only a whole new look and feel. They've also mentioned that they will be putting out new content.
We know the remastered version isn't worth it, so we're just gonna force you, literally force y'all to move on. Does that make any sense? Like, that is so evil. Like, that is actually so evil. But yeah, basically, this guy's obviously, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just feel like if you're not angry, then you're stupid. You're being delusional. We've been delusional for these guys for 8 years. Like, we've been delusional for Wildcard for 8 years. And if you're not angry about this, you're still being delusional. We need to be real with them. Like, we are the problem. We are the problem. This is why they keep making money, because we keep buying the game. Even though I'm so mad, I'm still buying the game. I'm still buying the game. I'm still gonna buy the game. That's so annoying though. Okay, boom. So basically, Apex made a video on the fixes we're getting. So let me just watch it. I'm gonna wrap to Apex. The thing is, I like seeing all these bigger creators and seeing, are they actually being honest about it, or are they just knob gobbling Wildcard because Wildcard, they're like, this thing is right. I can't lie. I've got to be honest. I don't give a crap about anything. I'm being honest all the time. Most of these creators are like, okay, boom. I've been making videos with this game. I've made like lots of money. So buying this is like a little bit of a trickle in the water for me. It doesn't really matter because I've made so much money from playing this game. So they don't want to tell you the truth because they need you to still be hyped. So when the new game comes out, they still have you as an audience. I'm going to be real with y'all because I'd rather tell y'all the truth and y'all vibe with me than just lead you into the freaking fire, bro. I am not gonna lead you into the fire. I'm not like this.
Welcome back. So I actually did record this video and realized that I've been rambling for 24 minutes. I'm gonna cut it down to make it simple because I don't think a lot of people really understand how good, yes, I'm saying good, the ASA, the Unreal Engine 5 copy of ARK is. It is honestly, it's going to be massive for the game. It really is. People are going to moan about it. HOD's gone into it a lot. But at the end of the day, nothing's really going to happen because this has happened and people have exposed them multiple times throughout the 7 years. Well, throughout the time I've been playing, like, I think this is the 4th time they've been, oh yeah, people are cheating, blah, 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 blah. Nothing's going to happen. There's going to be hype and then that's it. So let's take that out of the equation. Now, the biggest problem a lot of people have is that we have to repay the game, or the game, shall I say, and then pay for the DLCs. Yet this really sucks considering that Jesse did say that it was going to be a free upgrade.
Nah, but that's the thing. They did say, they literally told us it's going to be a free upgrade. Why are we paying for it again? Like, I bought the game on 2 different platforms. 3 actually. Xbox, PlayStation, PC. Come on.
The reason why I'm not bothered about this is because it's not an upgrade, yeah? He said you're paying for a free upgrade of the game. You're technically not paying for an upgrade, yeah? Because in August, we're going to be getting the opportunity to buy ARK 2 and get ASA as well, so for $50. Now, if it was an upgrade, it would just come out over the game that we're playing. Now, this is a good thing that it's not. Let's talk about ARK 1 really quick, what we're playing now, yeah? It's a janky version of Unreal Engine 4.1, I think. I might be wrong, but I think it's that. And the reason why a lot of people cheat in this game is because it's so easy to do. So the console variable,
okay, boom. I know he's a PvP player, like, so I understand what he's saying, but it's kind of like, I find it really annoying when it's like, okay, boom. Everything is upgrading to a new version, right? Instead of upgrading you to that new version, we're gonna keep you on the old version and we're gonna keep letting everything else upgrade. And now because it's at 5, we are going to discontinue you. Thank you. So you're basically forcing me to spend more money. We are literally a piggy bank. That's what it is. I'm like, oh, cheating, bro. All Wildcard had to do, like, just think about it logically for a second. Everyone's like, oh, that's why everyone is cheating because it's such an easy way to cheat. Like, boom, okay, boom. If Wildcard just set for 4 months set all their focus on fixing the loopholes to cheat, it's fixed. It's fixed even on their Unreal 4. Even bro, like they just spend a few months just solely fixing that. But guess what? They don't care about PvP. They hardly care about PvE official servers. You think you're gonna put in that effort? No, they're not.
My file is open. On everything else, it is locked, but it is open on Steam because people need to use it for mods. They need to use it for server sides, unofficial stuff like that. But with it being open, people can change the file, the coding. So you can go from the game looking awesome to what we call hard I, where it takes away trees, leaves, all that. Now, the reason why this is open is because, like I said, people need it for server side stuff. Yeah, they're never going to close it. They can try to prevent stuff like they have, but eventually, with it being open, it's going to be messed up. People are going to cheat. Yeah, cheating itself.
Like, this is the thing. Like, I don't care what you say. Even on the Unreal 5, guess what? People are gonna still cheat. I swear to you, mark my words, cheating is gonna be more rampant on the new version than it is on this version. Because guess what? I bet you the new version isn't even finished properly yet. So people are gonna find loopholes. Like, don't forget it. Cheaters are gonna always cheat. Cheaters are gonna cheat. There's nothing you can do. Cheaters are gonna cheat, bro. Like, it doesn't matter what you're on, what game you're playing. Cheaters are gonna cheat. And I'm telling you, even on this new version, they're still gonna be cheating. Like, trust me.
Yeah, let's talk about meshing. Because meshing still is a big problem. Meshing, the reason why you can mesh on ARK, and it is so easy, is because of the engine they run. If you look at K mode, for example, you go into K mode and you can look under the floor. Yeah. So the reason why you can look under the floor is because of the right. Like I said, I'm 99.9% sure. I don't have it up in front of me, so I can't be 100%. I'm pretty sure this is it. The reason why you can mesh is because you can K mode and you can see underneath the floor. What other game do you know where you can do that? There isn't that many. If you look at Rust, for example, they have had some cases of meshing where it's been a bug and stuff like that, but 99.9% of the time you cannot mesh because you cannot see through the floor.
You know what? Look, this guy, bro. Nah, you know what? Look, something's telling me, look, it's playing the video in 240p. Something's telling me not to watch this video. This guy is just knob gobbling. Apex, stop knob gobbling. Tell these guys to fix their stuff, bro. Like, stop knob gobbling. Even at this whole thing where we're all hating on it, I know at the end of the day, even if it's not a good deal, even if it's not a good deal, we're still gonna buy the game. We're gonna complain about it. I'm complaining about it. When it comes out, I'm still gonna buy the game. I'm still gonna play the game. When they drop ARK 2, I'm gonna buy the game. I'm gonna like complain. I'm gonna still buy the game and play the game. But we all know it's not coming out in August. If it comes out in August, I will be, bro, I won't see a damn thing, bro. If it actually does come out in August, I won't see a damn thing, I swear to you. Let's see Ras Clark's video. Okay, look, see it, right? I like Ras Clark in terms of content creation, but when it comes to talking about ARK, Ras Clark has to be the biggest knob gobbler. He has to be, I'm sorry. I love his content, but he has to be the biggest wildcard knob gobbler, straight up.
Survival Ascended is the new future of ARK, an initial surface perspective to be a remastered version of the 8-year-old game with a wealth of promise, but a price tag included to question its justification. So let's break down the reasons why this Unreal 5 overhaul is worth it.
Every time he says something, I'm gonna give my argument to why we already have that.
To kick off with quality of life, we need to first understand why these couldn't just be added to ARK Survival Evolved. Something we'll dig deeper into the third topic, but it's been suggested to us several times that hardware limitations, specifically looking at older consoles, have held ARK back for a long while now. Memory limitations.
Okay, right. I just read that. If you read that way, can I go back a few frames? It goes, while no single structure is a big deal, a structure set takes up a lot of memory. And when you consider that game already doesn't run the best on some of the older consoles, okay, so it's not gonna run at all on the older consoles when you upgrade it, is it? No, it's not. It's not gonna run on the older consoles. Like, it is what it is. It's just not gonna run on the older consoles. That's just what it is. Like, you gotta be honest with it. Like, be straight up honest with it. You gotta be straight up honest with it.
Same map. It's no secret that the foundations of ARK's code may have attributed to this, but a cleaned up code base to compress memory handling much more, not least owed to the advantages of an Unreal 5 engine, presents a next generation platform to introduce a museum's vault of content. Kicking off with a community voted submission for Scorched Earth to arrive on day 1. Each subsequential...
Bro, we don't care about new dinos at this point. We tame a good mating pair, we breed, we're over it now. It's gonna be really cool the first 2 weeks when we're learning how to tame it. Once we have it, who cares about it? We need something else. We're bored again. Like, new dinos don't push it for me no more. Really don't push it for me.
Back on extinction following Rockwell's arrival. With new memories comes new available structures, so far only hinting display cases and smaller tech teleporters, but a great potential for much more. Could we possibly see shale tier being addressed once again? But furthermore, snapping of structures will be reshaped with new ways to snap your wall and ceilings to your foundations, and new ways to improve foundation support.
Okay. Oh my god, if you play on console, you'll be like, oh my god, guess what? We've already have that on PC. There's mods that do that. There's literally mods that do that. Literally mods that do that. That feature, there's literally mods that do that. And all Wildcard has to do is for a week say, okay guys, we're taking down all our servers and we're gonna add this mod pack to the servers. Then we're gonna bring them back up when we have everything completed. Then guess what? It's on the mod pack, because when I host my Cerato servers, I can literally take my server down, add a mod pack. When I put my server up, that mod is on it permanently, unless I decide to not have it there. If I can do that, why can't a multi-million-dollar corporation Wildcard do that? Does it make sense? It doesn't slow my game down. Quality of life improvements. Thanks so much, guys.
With improvements on how they'll exactly behave covered in our last topic, will be offered even more breedable creatures, griffins being a highly suggested one, and wilds even...
Again, there's mods that let us breed these creatures, so you're not giving us anything new.
Breeding themselves, with baby creatures now found out in the wilderness, and wonder what advantages they might serve over adults.
Again, there's mods that give us this. We literally have mods that give us this. Like, and you have to understand, like, you gotta think about it like logically, right? If they can do it with the Kairuku, if they can do this with the Kairuku, why can't they do this with every other dino? Because they don't want to. Because they don't want to.
Whilst not completely clear, it appears we'll also be seeing either new aberration variants or allowance for creatures on aberration that weren't allowed before. So we'll be managing these tamed dino.
Again, there's mods that do that. You guys are not doing anything special.
Not touched upon since the arrival of hairstyles back in 2017, new improvements on how we can customize our character and model to less unsightly or perhaps more compensating features than we have before. Taking advantage of the new engine, could we be seeing any nods towards the limitless integration of a meta-human creator?
We're not, like, trust me, we're not, look, they're gonna add in a few more little things where you can maybe get better freaking facial structures and things. That's what they're gonna add. It's not gonna be anything special, and I'm telling you this, we're not gonna get anything special until ARK 2. Until ARK 2, it's gonna look pretty much the same, just more defined and better, like, freaking movement and better little integration things. It's not gonna be crazy good, I'm telling you. Until ARK 2, I'm telling you.
We'll find a second map, Scorched Earth, arrive to play on at launch, with new character and creature customizations, cosmetics to set up your look and style for your army, with your friends in a local lobby before queuing up in a new matchmaking system to crossplay against other competitors in a new Unreal 5 iteration of the Battle Royale. Throw in.
I feel like that would be cool if, let's say you're a PvE player, you've got all these dinos, you're raising all these dinos, you've done all the boss fights, you're just kind of like just on a loop now, you're on a loop, and then now you have all these dinos, and then you can opt in from your server to go play one of these battle royales where it'll say, okay, these are the tames you can bring. You bring those tames, you get put into a lobby, and then from that lobby you get to battle it out, and if your dinos die, they die. And if you die, you die. The winner gets a freaking super and BP, a random BP, ascended BP drops, or 5 ascended BP drops, and then you get teleported back to your server. And it does that with, let's say it does it if you're on Scorched Earth or something. It does it with every player on an official Scorched Earth server in North America, for example. So every North America server gets put into this lobby, and then if anyone chooses to go in, they can fight, and then they get pulled out after the fight. That will be cool because that gives PvE players an aspect of PvP. No PvP player is going to play that unless you're trying to make content for it, because we can do that on PvP. We can literally just go raid a base and fight multiple people. We don't need that. So if this is just a thing where it's outside of the regular ARK game, it's useless.
Instanced rendering again using nanite to halt the constant cries of lag as you do battle in the grounds of giant strongholds built, allowing to build more creatively without a concern on performance.
That is the only thing I think we needed, was to balance out the lag and how your PC handles loading in like big bases, big caves, like all those kind of things. I think that was the only thing I feel we were missing on the base game that this is going to add, and it's actually going to be an actual addition.
Along with a rebuilt version of ARK and promised clean coding with the advantages of Unreal 5, could actually find much smaller save files than expected, compressing ARK to finally a size that allows you to download anything else, because you may want with its new integration of mods. Unreal 5 is a much easier program to develop for, a far cry from the dev kit we know today, with its wide library of assets available and clever AI scene adaptation. Could find many more mods being made for ASA and in a much quicker time frame, with support being offered to all existing ASE mods to transition to this new engine in time.
Like, come on, look at this. They're literally trying to give mod creators help because they want them to stop working on actual Survival Evolved. They want them to stop updating it so people have to. They're literally forcing us. They're trying to even get our own individual, like, actual people who have nothing to do with wildcard, who are making mods, to stop and start
for its launch for all platforms. And finally, in perhaps one of the most unexpected announcements, will allow Xbox Series S and X, PS5 and PC players to cross-play together, with cross-progression and accounts, allowing you to continue your game seamlessly as and when deemed fit, cross-voice chat with friends, and become much easier to track down, allowing an improved monitor of players. Naughty words will become much easier to ban for, and cheaters will become much easier to find. More so, updates will have to happen across all platforms at once, so no more waiting months after PC for the latest patch or update. Maps,
that's gonna be so terrible. That is gonna be so terrible because the update's not gonna be ready. I'm telling you, we're gonna have to wait longer for updates. That's gonna be terrible. That's gonna be absolutely terrible. Like, they can barely drop it incrementally for each platform. So imagine they have to drop it for all platforms. It's gonna take 2 years to get one update.
But most importantly, mods. At launch, PC, Xbox Series S and X, and PlayStation 5 will all be able to play mods, at the modder's choice of being either free, as they've always been, or paid through a new premium system, which seems to
premium system. Oh, here we go.
Be both a benefit to modders of 50% and possibly a revenue stream for what?
50%? No, keep it free and tell people to donate to you on Patreon, because ARK players are generous when someone does something good for them. We are the most generous community. So if you keep it free and say, hey guys, please donate to me through this link in my Discord, or buy me a coffee, or Patreon, trust me, you will make way more money than 50-50 to wildcard, because wildcard's gonna be taking your money. Does that make sense? So basically, all they're telling me is that they're just telling me that wildcard is just trying to find a way to monetize off any, bro, you breathe 1 little second of ARK air, they want to monetize it, bro. They're trying to monetize off everything. That's what they're trying to do. They're just trying to find a way to monetize off every single aspect of it. We're just a piggy bank, guys. We're just piggy banks. We're just piggy banks. But yeah, I'm low-key. No, I'm not bummed out. I ain't low-key. I'm high-key disappointed in wildcard. I'm always disappointed in wildcard, but right now I'm really disappointed in wildcard. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, I don't respect this. I don't respect this. Like, I feel like this is cheating us as players, and it's gonna make us never trust them again. We're never gonna trust them again. And like, again, I said it, we're gonna buy it. We're gonna definitely buy the game, but we're not gonna trust them. It's gonna be a totally like different thing now. We're not gonna trust them anymore. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, Tell me what you guys think in the comments below, because I'm really disappointed. Like, I'm disappointed that this whole situation is really disappointing. But again, we're gonna buy the game, we're gonna play the game, you're gonna still catch me playing all the games. Like, but it's just really disappointing. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Is this good? Is this bad? Like, do you guys support this or you're not support it? Like, it is what it is. But yeah, I'll catch y'all on the next one.